What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you for watching. Really quick before we get started, I have to thank every one of you because last night we just hit 100,000 subscribers, which is crazy. It's one of those milestones that I just never thought we were gonna hit. So thank you all for that. I really appreciate it. And I thought it only made sense for our first video after hitting that milestone to be with the biggest, most powerful gun in my entire arsenal. So you might remember a couple weeks ago, we did a video shooting sandbags and I shot it with a ton of different calibers. I think we started with the 9mm. And there's our entrance hole from the 9mm. Go ahead and move this second sandbag. And you can see on the back, nothing came out of that first sandbag. Then we shot the 44 Magnum. Let's go ahead and pull this one off. And once again, you can see nothing came out of that first sandbag. Then I think we stepped it up to the AK-74 545x39. And there's our tiny entrance hole from the AK-74. You can see just how small that is compared to those two handguns. That is a 22 caliber bullet. For those of you that didn't know, let's go ahead and move these out of the way. And once again, nothing came out of that first sandbag. That is extremely impressive. The AK-47, let's see what this does. Much bigger bullet hole. Let's go ahead and move our second sandbag, and once again, nothing even came out of that first sandbag. And the 308 bolt action rifle. This one has to go through one sandbag. This is, you know, a pretty good step up even from the 7.62x39, and so far nothing has went through that first sandbag, which is not what I expected. So I'm gonna say the 308 will go into our second sandbag and probably stop there. Let's see. And for the moment of truth, let's go ahead, pull these back. Shut up. Nothing came out the backside of that first sandbag. I gotta be honest, I'm blown away by this. I expected these sandbags to be good at stopping bullets, obviously, but never in a million years did I think a high-powered 308 would stop in one 6-inch sandbag. Yes, you heard that correctly. Every caliber that we shot all the way up to the 308 stopped in one sandbag. Nothing made it through the very first one, which means there's only one caliber left to shoot, the 50 BMG. So here are the sandbags that we got. You can see we have a lot more of them this time. I think I have 18 of them out here. We're stacked 3 high and 6 deep, which I would imagine is gonna stop pretty much anything you can shoot at it. So in case you're wondering if you wanna pick some of these up for yourself, these are the 60-pound tube sandbags, and hopefully you can see they're kind of in like a canvas style bag, which is obviously really good if they're taking bullets. They don't break open and dump everything out like the other ones do. And these are actually the ones that have little pebbles in them, so they look just like the regular sandbags, but obviously feel a little bit different. And in my experience, these are even better than the regular sandbags at stopping bullets, and they might just be the best bunker fortification that you can buy. I haven't found anything better, at least not yet. So, of course, the 50 cal that we're using today is the Barrett M99 50 BMG. This thing is absolutely epic, and I'm literally in love with this gun. So the 50 cal is a weird caliber. It's obviously kind of in its own league, and it's hard to compare other calibers to the 50, but even with this gun, I don't think we're gonna get too far into these sandbags. I would be surprised if it went, you know, into the third. Honestly, I really think these sandbags are that good at stopping bullets, but I'm obviously no expert with the 50, and I know that it does penetrate a lot. So let's load it up and see what it does. All right, we're gonna start with a 660 grain full metal jacket 50 BMG. By the way, in the last video, all the people that were telling me to get a tarp or a rake, that was the point of the video, was to lay on the ground and watch it blow everything up in the air. So that's why I did it that way. Let's see what it does to our sandbags. All right, so obviously our sandbags kind of fell over when that 50 cal hit it, which I expected, but I was aiming for the second one in the middle, and it looks like I hit the bottom of the top one. So I'm gonna look through these and see how many we got through. Untouched, big hole in that one. All right, so all of these are completely untouched. It looks like this one here was probably the first one that it went through. You can see that either the entrance hole or the exit hole there. Either way, it obviously went through the one behind it as well. And then it looks like that right there is our third sandbag. And you can see there is a hole in the front of that one, and then nothing came out the back. So pretty much exactly as I predicted, the 50 BMG went into the third sandbag and stopped there, which for a 50 cal, 3 sandbags is pretty impressive. All right, let's go ahead and try a 50 cal tracer. I doubt this is gonna do any different, but I don't have any armor piercing incendiary rounds or nothing, and tracers are awesome, so. 50 cal tracer, let's see what it does. I love this gun. All right, it's starting to rain on me, so I'm gonna hurry up and try to figure this one out. So you can see we definitely went into at least the second one. It looks like that was probably the one in front. And obviously a giant entrance hole in that second one. So let me set you guys down and see how far we got. This sandbag is hot. I can feel it. Oh, it's really hot. There it is. It's hot as heck. Ow, but that is our 50 cal tracer right there. That is hot. You can see on the back of the bullet there where that trace ignites. All right, so there you have it, the exact same result, which is, I'm sure, what we all expected. Tracers aren't designed to penetrate any further. They just glow while they're flying through the air. But you can see our sandbags here, so it looks like that one there is probably number 1, number 2, and number 3, where I pulled that bullet out of. So one thing I will say is when you shoot these sandbags with a 50, the whole quality of them staying together goes completely out the window. The 50 is blowing these things apart, and they just immediately start emptying out. So all the way up to a 308, there was just a bullet hole in the front of the sandbag and nothing was falling out. Whereas with the 50, you can obviously see it blows giant holes in these things and they empty pretty much immediately. All right, everybody, there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is one that everyone's been asking for ever since I shot these sandbags a couple weeks ago, and it's honestly the first one that I wanted to get done with the 50 as well. So thank you all so much for 100,000 subscribers. Again, it's just an insane number of people that have watched the videos and decided they liked them enough to subscribe, and I'm extremely grateful for all the support. It really does mean a lot to me, guys. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. As always, hit that like button for me, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.